from you. We're here to learn how we can do our jobs better and how we can deliver the products and services that you need to meet your objectives. I don't think it's an overstatement to say that there is no CEO, there is no business leader, and there is no military leader who is not having a meeting today about how to apply these technologies to his or her business processes. At C3 AI, we've gone about this in a completely different way. We're using generative AI, in combination with the platform. Remember the billions of dollars of work that we did on the platform? We're not dealing with unimodal, we're omnimodal. We take every kind of data that you have: text, images, chatter, telemetry, OSI Pi data, structured data, unstructured data, ERP data, CRM data, manufacturing data. There's no data that we can't ingest into this platform.
So it's been an incredible growth journey for us. And for all of you who are our customers and have placed your trust in us, I want to thank you for the opportunity to serve you, and we look forward to collaborating with you on our product roadmap.
I had a chance to check out the C3.ai vision application that was built. That was really, really interesting as well. That's going to be something that's definitely going to grow in use cases over the next several years.
Siemens is a 176 years old company. Imagine that you have everything that company knows since 176 years available to every single employee in natural language. Now that latter part, the large knowledge model, that you don't share with anyone. That is your competitive advantage. And behind the firewall, your knowledge available to anyone at any time. Wow.
We have a number of internal use cases where we've worked with C3 to also create the inventory optimization and supplier optimization tools, and the ability to actually be heard, be able to define what the requirements are, and then see a capable product that's launched that is able to meet those requirements and scalable is something that I'm very pleased with.
The legal industry, like every other industry, needs to sort of figure out how we are going to incorporate and work with AI instead of being a little bit scared of it, and really utilize it to accelerate the work that we do.
There is no transformative technology in human history that has not eventually ended up on the battlefield. Whether it is steel and iron, or nuclear, or mechanization, it's always ended up on the battlefield, and so will be the case for AI. Technologies are rarely the cause of a problem. They almost always can exacerbate a problem. And that, I think, is what we're facing in this realm.
First, embrace the notion that this is inevitable. Your competitive future demands this, so it's not an optional issue. Given that it's not optional, then take the time to make the right choice. And as a CEO or an executive team member, as you're explaining it to your board, to be able to say, no, we're going to check here for IP risk, check here for privacy risks. We've thought of that, we've architected, the system is architected, the one that we're endorsing.
I come from the manufacturing side, and you deal with operators and field personnel who aren't trained computer experts, right? So the easier we can make it, the more interactive and the more accessible, the more it'll be adopted.
And the C3 Generative AI suite, in all its breadth and depth, provides us the tools that allow us to ground our answers and to provide truthful, well-reasoned, and honest answers sourced from the documents that we are using in tandem with our clients.
Speed matters more than anything. And I think the C3 platform and vision will not only enable speed, but also delight users, because we get finally the simplification of the user dialogue because of the generative AI on top of it.
The current century is faced with enough real problems. Our environment, our democracies, our very survival, that we don't need fantasies about sentient computers who will either be our salvation or our doom. Let's think with this technology using our very human brains. So far, we haven't been able to imagine anything more complex or powerful, and I have a feeling we're going to need them.
So what we're introducing now is what we call C3 AI vision. This gives us the opportunity to predict the future and change the future.